Hello viewers, reporting for newszimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. The MDC has rubbished former party legislator Gabriel Chaibva's claims on Tuesday that the main opposition armed its youths who went on to kill 2 people during the August 1 post-electoral violence in which 6 people died of bullet wounds. Chaibva, who is party founding MP for Harare South, was making his submissions before the Halema Mohlante chaired Commission of Inquiry into the fierce skirmishes in Harare CBD. The controversial businessman and now ardent critic of MDC also said his former colleagues once formed and trained militia he said was called the Democratic Resistance Committee, which has now become known as the Vanguard.
During the period of 2002, the MDC, unknown to some of us, we used to hear about it. Unknown to some of us, we were not aware that a group of youths were being formed into what they called Democratic Resistance Committees, DRCs.
However, responding to the claims, Mafume told newszimbabwe.com TV that Chaibva is a troubled man who is trying to please ZANU-PF with sensational but fictitious details that not any of the witnesses who have testified so far has ever given.
Gabriel Chaibva is a troubled man, and I think the economic situation has gotten to his head, and the quest to be relevant has gotten to his head. And the unfortunate thing is that he was committing an offense, and he was committing perjury under oath, and we would want that to be pursued to the full extent of that perjury. He lied openly in the commission. Firstly, there is one phenomenon about him. He was everywhere where anything was happening. There is nothing of the action that he didn't miss. He was in the 4th Street, he was in 1st Street, he was inside Harvest House, he was outside Harvest House, he was in ZCTU, he was with the soldiers, he was with everything. That is humanly possible. From the start, that is his first lie. The lie that he was everywhere, where everything was happening. No one was able to say that, and everyone else was honest about it. And he was the only one who was able to casually see things that were happening. He was making a mockery of the commission. He must, if it was a court, he was going to be charged with contempt of court. And they should charge him with contempt of the commission because he treated it as a joke.
Mafume further said Chaibva's claims that party youths were given alcohol and some illicit substances at the party's headquarters was a total lie, as on the day in question, there were groups of police officers who maintained a 24-hour presence in front of the MDC building in central Harare.
He says he was at Harvest where he saw millions of liters of fuel. Now that is hyperbole. That's a lie. Even Delta does not produce alcohol at those quantities. And he must remember that during that time, the police were permanently stationed at Harvest House. There was a water tank at Harvest House and a truck at Harvest House. The police were manning the activities of Harvest House during that time, and they were stationed there throughout the election. After the election, they were permanently at the Harvest House. And they could surely not have allowed or have seen such things go ahead, or if they had seen it, they would have given witness in court. So he's totally an unmitigated disaster in terms of what he lies. He lies about Coulthard, saying things that he was not there. He wasn't even in the highest structures of the MDC when it was formed. He wasn't even anywhere near the standing committee, the national executive, as he was talking. We've got records to prove that he is trying to endear himself to ZANU-PF people by lying openly in court. And he even goes on to say that the soldier was shooting at a 45-degree angle, which was in the sky. When there are videos that show that the soldiers were shooting directly into the people, they were shooting directly at the people, and they killed people, as it were. So we have a person who has a problem in terms of his perspective in life, and who unashamedly lies. A disgusting liar, a liar who was lying through his missing teeth.
The ongoing probe into the country's most violent electoral episode in a decade is set to be completed 3 months from start, with President Emmerson Mnangagwa promising to publish its findings. However, what the inquiry has so far managed to bring out without any doubt is the amount of hatred between the country's two main political parties, as betrayed by the polarized testimonies given by witnesses from evidently entrenched party positions. Reporting for newszimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masinyama. For these and more stories, do visit our website www.newszimbabwe.com.